Hey, it is your favorite half Persian comedian here to tell you racism is alive and well on college campuses, but not in the way you might think. Actually, it is the students of color who are bringing the segregation, the hatred, and the judgment. Check it out.
Viral video from Arizona State University showing an argument on campus.
It's between white and black students over who is welcome in a new multicultural study space. And tonight, investigator Melissa Blasius is learning the university may be disciplining the black students.
So anyways, we're here. We had to protect the space because ASU wasn't. And you know, like we fought for this space. It was years of organizing, and we're not gonna just let some white supremacists change that. So anyways, that's why we're here. Yeah, they're gonna make a scene and go talk to their Karens and all of that. But you know, it's important to recognize why we have to do that and what a multicultural space means. Because multiculturalism doesn't mean that, oh, we all come together and hold hands. It means that you provide space and you protect the most marginalized. And shit like that makes this space uncomfortable. Yeah.
What did I do wrong?
You have a bad... You're offensive. Police lives matter?
You have the same sticker.
We're just trying to do school.
What?
You guys have the same sticker of the other.
But this is our space.
We've got a Police Lives Matter sticker and we're getting kicked out. Can't do school. You just said we have to leave.
No, I said...
You're making the space uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable.
But you're white.
He threatened us that he will go to the dean. We'll see what he'll say to the dean. And we'll see how the dean reacts to this. And now we'll see who ASU prioritizes. Students of color in our only fucking room in this campus are white cis men who are threatening black students by saying police lives matter.
So if you're one of those activists that wants to get rid of the final little bit of racism in this country, here's where you start. The Multicultural Center with those students of color.
Do you understand what a multicultural space? It means you're not being centered.
White's not a culture?
No, it's not a culture. It's white is not a culture. Say it again to the camera. You think whiteness is a culture?
This is insane.
These students have been brainwashed and told they're victims for so long that they are victimizing others and hiding behind their so-called race, culture, gender, or whatever minority group they tend to claim they have.
Okay, this white man thinks he can take up our space, and this is why we need a multicultural space, because they think they can get away with this shit.
I'm gonna sit here the whole time and you can find somebody to kick me out.
That's cool. We will.
Even the news can't help themselves, falsely reporting that there was a confrontation between two groups of students, when in reality, one group confronted the other.
It's between white and black students.
Well, this stuff is not going away anytime soon. Just to get into college, you have to write a personal statement. In that personal statement, you have to talk about how big of a victim you are. So once you get to college, that is the Olympics of victims who are ready to outdo each other with who's the biggest victim today.
We're asking you to leave if you have any consideration for people of color and our marginalization.
So clearly don't.
That I can go?
Yeah, the whole rest of the campus, the second floor, the first floor, the whole MU, every single part of the campus centers you. This is the only space that you're not centered and you're still trying to center yourself, which is peak white cis male bullshit.
You're not.
You are racist. Your sticker is racist because police, that's a job. You can choose to be a police. I don't choose to be black. Okay? No, you can choose to be a cop. You can choose to kill people with a badge, and you're protecting that shit, which means that you're racist.
I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to offend you guys.
I know, but this offends us automatically because these people kill people like me and like us, right? So you're promoting our murderers. So please just don't do that.
Sticker affecting you negatively. They're just trying to do your work.
Thank you.
So why should that bother you?
Because, do you understand that Police Lives Matter was in response to Black Lives Matter?
Yep.
Hold on, but
yeah, that's fine. And you have everywhere.
I'm working 60 hours a week while going to school because my parents don't just give me money.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, it doesn't matter. You have a second floor.
This is the stuff that's been going on college campuses for over a decade. As a comedian, I would perform on college campuses and always had the best time until about 2012 or 13. That's when the victim status and the racial division and the hatred from the radical left kept coming and getting worse and worse, to the point where comedy was considered aggressive, violent hate.
So anyways, this is the violence that ASU does, and this is the type of people that they protect.
If you like my reporting, all you have to do is find one of my tour dates on kvon.tv. I'm coming to a city near you. Don't see a town near you? Put on your own private comedy event. Freedom of speech, freedom of comedy. And if you can't do either of those, why don't you put a little tip in the bucket and I will keep making hilarious videos, informative videos, and downright scary videos. You can do that on GoFundMe, PayPal, Venmo, Cashapp, or subscribe on Locals, Rockfin, or Patreon. See you next time.
Okay, you don't want to leave, that's fine.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Cool, stay there then. And we're saying this is a multicultural space. You're making us uncomfortable, and you're saying you don't want to go.
What?
You're saying you don't want to go.
But
you're just saying
you're not a minority culture.
We're saying like as
What's your culture, bro?
Yeah, tell us about your culture. What's white culture? Stealing things from people? Colonization, co-optation, theft, occupation.
It's like one of the most unracist countries.
oh my
Wow! He just said America's one of the most unracist countries, and this is what we mean about who are you centering? Who are you centering? Another day of trying to defend this space.